Good morning. It's never okay to be 10 degrees out. Oh, 10 degrees Fahrenheit for all you overseas people. Yeah. 10 degrees. Listen, snow, I support you. I'm all about the snow right now. I have no complaints. I like snow this time of year, but I don't like 10 degrees. I like 30. Back to what I was saying. I just dropped my son off. The only thing that's warm in my car right now, keep in mind, I live like 4 minutes from the high school, so that's why my vehicle isn't completely warm as much as I'm bitching. But the only thing warm are the car seats, because they heat up instantly. So why can't the car heat up instantly? I don't like anything below 30 degrees. I don't like being cold. Because we live in an old house. And this is the house that I grew up in as well, by the way. So it's just like, it's not warm. It's warm if you've been outside and you walk back in the house. Then it feels like it's warm. And then you acclimate to it and you're like, Jesus. But at the same time, if the heat's cranking too much, I don't like that. I get straight up nauseated. But today I'm cold. I am literally dressed in some form of fleece, flannel, something all over my body because I'm cold. And I got to work today, so it's not like I can go back home and be all snug in a bug and a rug. You know what I'm saying? Not going to be able to. I'm going to have to get back up and get in comfy clothes because I'm going to go to somebody else's house and start sweating. Oh, that's the downfall. Lori, I don't think dresses like I do for cleaning jobs. She dresses like a normal person, where I dress up like frighteningly scary. I show, you know what, let me just tell you this. Each person that I have worked for, minus the one customer that I didn't get along with, that we got rid of. Well, we got rid of each other. I have to let them know, what you see here is not what I'm like in everyday life. It's just while I'm cleaning. I have to give that disclaimer because of how frightening I look. Because I wear, beat up stretchy pants that were meant to be at one time gym clothing, but by the time I'm wearing them to a cleaning job, they got holes in them, but they're comfy. But I'll wear even I can't think of the name, they're not capris, but they're not shorts, they're like they're midway size, you know what I mean? Capris for me, in my opinion, come mid-calf. And these don't. They're just they're like an inch or two above mid-calf. So I don't know what you call them. But those, I even wear them in the wintertime. Is what I'm trying to convey to you. And some form of ripped up holy t-shirt. Yeah, I show up to people's houses in that outfit. But I feel like, okay, it's okay. Because I give the disclaimer. Listen, when I came here to get the job, I dress as if I'm going to an interview. When I'm first meeting these people, to get the rundown, to give them the price for the house, blah, 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 blah. I look normal. Hair's down. I'm wearing normal people clothes. But when I come back to clean, I look frightening. And this one customer, she hires me to clean her boyfriend's house. And after the first meeting, I didn't meet him. He wasn't home the first meeting. I only met her, giving me the tour of his house. And he's awesome. He's the one who bought me the mop and bucket. So this guy's awesome. But when I showed up the first time, I'm like, oh, hi, I expected Karen to be here. And he's like, she texted me to make sure I was here to let you in. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, I do look normal sometimes. I don't always look like this. This is just when I'm cleaning. And he started laughing, but Yeah, whatever. I just thought I would share that with you. So I'm gonna go in the house now and get this hat off because it's got a little ball at the top. So that means my dog's gonna want to eat it, and I have to hide it from her. I had a really gorgeous, perfectly colored gray one. I love. If my gloves and hats aren't black, then they are gray, wool-ish looking. They don't have to be real wool because wool's itchy. But I had a beautiful gray one with a gray pom-pom, and I wasn't paying attention, and she grabbed it and broke it. And it was not fixable. I was so mad at her that day. But anyway, I'm going back in the house where it's warm. And I'll see y'all later. It's still Wednesday. No, I don't. Did I say good morning Wednesday? I don't know if I did. Well, good morning and now good evening Wednesday. It's 4:13. I'm just leaving my weekly side hustle. I need to stop a couple places. Well, I'm stopping at one, and then hopefully the other one's still open. But I thought I would just bring you guys with me. So yeah, all right. I'm pulling into my first destination where my father is sitting. So awkward. It's a local convenience store. Okay, I shall be right back. Okay. Destination 1 done. I offered to pick my son up some snacks when I get out of work. Well, side hustle. I don't call side hustle work very often because I enjoy it. So it does not feel like a job. It just feels like something I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I just ate a Cheez-It. And I am trying to clear it from my mouth. Because now I'm going to be hypersensitive to not chewing or anything on camera because I watched a video today of a vlogger I normally really enjoy. And sometimes I do gravitate towards the vloggers, or the, YouTuber vloggers who do not daily upload, but upload when they have younger children. And it's only because sometimes I miss that, you know what I mean? Obviously, I lived that life once, and I miss it sometimes. So I go back and watch, and anyway, so I was going back, and I was watching one today. So I was missing it, and I'm like, oh, I haven't checked up on her in a while. So I flipped over to her YouTube, and I, put a bunch of her, how the YouTube will, show you the last video you watched. Well, not the last one you watch. It'll just show if you watched it by the progress bar at the end of the little square. And I saw that, she had 4 or 5 videos I haven't watched. So I put them all on my watch. All this doesn't matter. Here I am with the details. But I'm cleaning. I'm doing my, side hustle. And I'm watching her. And then all of a sudden I heard chewing noises. And it was not a mukbang video. Or a mukbang, however you want to say it. It was not a mukbang video. And if you don't know what a mukbang video is, it's a video where people deliberately eat on camera and the focus is on all their chewing noises. Because whatever, people like it. I don't. I cannot stand it. Okay, I mean, literally, I'll have to get up and leave the room if someone's doing it because it'll just, And she was trying to not eat with her mouth open. You know what I mean? Chew with her mouth closed. She was trying, so I knew her effort was there. That's why I'm not saying her name because I'm not trying to put her on blast. I'm just telling you about it. But she was still trying to talk with effing food in her mouth, and all you could hear was the swooshing of her. Oh God, I can't. Oh, God, no, no, no. No. I was literally, I just play my phone where I do my side hustle. So like the phone was in the kitchen and I was 3 rooms away. And it's not like I cranked my phone, but there's no one in the house but me. So, you know, it's relatively quiet. I could hear the noises 3 rooms away off of a cell phone. And I was like, I legitimately and literally had to go over to my phone and fast forward till I could no longer see her eating on camera, because that's how disgusting it was. And I was so grossed out, dude, like goosebumps, gross. So now I'm like, I can never, ever do that ever again. I mean, I don't know if I've ever done it. I will go out of my way not to do it. Okay, so yeah. Feel free to annihilate me if I ever make those sounds on here. Feel free. But I'm home. I didn't go to my second destination, which was the post office. I'll do it tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment at 9:30. I'll just go there on the way. And I'm out of my breath because ran in and out of the house unloading my car from my cleaning stuff. So I will, maybe I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Maybe we'll do a little chit-chat in a moment. It's almost my bedtime, and I know I never got it back on. I think I said I was going to, and I didn't. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'll show you. I'm applying Orly Bonder to my fingernails. And if I had put my camera in my tripod, I could have just aimed down and shown you. I'm painting my nails. And I always put Orly Bonder on right before I put the actual color on, or the first coat of color, because it helps it stick to the nail. Did you want to know that information? I love painting my nails. Even when I love a certain color on my nails, the very next evening, I am sad that I have a fresh coat of paint on, because I want to paint my nails again. But I don't, because it's not good for your nails. Because mine are natural. I don't have any fake in my nails, which I'm not against fake. I'm sorry if you're looking at the top of my head. I just felt like talking to you while I was doing this. So, you guys, what are you watching? What do you guys watch? What special channels are you guys into right now? I think I told you earlier I was into watching people decorate their homes. I'm also watching, I think I told you that I think it's Beauty 101 by Lisa. I really like her channel. I told you how she's freaking 50 and does not look it. Excuse me, she just turned 51. And she is gorge. Wow, I'll be editing a lot out of this clip because there's a lot of dead silence. This was not a smart idea, Kim. Here's another tip for you. Why am I just head? Because you are stacked on two bottles of nail polish remover. When you're painting your nails and you get some on the skin, take your nail tool, like the flat edge, and you scrape it off before it dries. And you have less mess to clean up on your nails. Some people don't clean up their skin after they paint their nails. And oh my God, I cannot stand that. But I will be honest with you. I was actually in my early 40s. No. I might have been at the end of my 30s. when I discovered that you could do that. I was watching Young, Wild, and Polish. Is that her name? Young, Wild, and Polished on YouTube. I was watching hers, and she showed me. Well, she didn't show me. She put it in a video. That's more what I meant to say. But I'm like, oh my God, all these years I've been painting my own nails, and I never knew that. You just, oh, and if you can't get it off with your scraper, wait until you're done painting your nails completely, like to the last coat. And then, hold on, I'll show you. Okay, now my nails need to dry. If you get it on your skin, which I have an example of it. See how I got it on my skin there? I scraped, but I actually had more on my finger. And when I scraped, I smudged down there. And at that point, it was not worth me going back and trying to scrape that smudge off my skin. There wasn't enough polish to scrape off, if that makes sense. And I'm like, I needed to get moving because I had already put the Orly Bonder down. You can go back afterwards. Oh, this angle is just sexy as hell, isn't it? How about that? You can go back afterwards. Thought I moved my nails. And you can take, I use 2 different sizes because it depends on the size of the size and where the stain is. You can dip, I use makeup brushes. This is a concealer brush, and this is a smudger eye brush for your eyes. Both of them are from e.l.f., so they were cheap. These were $1 each. You take your brushes, like I said, sometimes you paint your skin on accident. That would be an example. Or you paint around the nail on accident. And using that, my little scraping with the tool tip doesn't, if you can't get it all. And you want to keep painting your nails and deal with the mess after. When you're all done, you can dip the brush, a little dab. Don't like slop it on. Little boop boop in your acetone. And swab it around the nail bed or the area that needs to be cleaned up. How about that? I learned that from Young, Wild, and Polish as well. But yeah, how's that for a little useless information? I could see Mr. Craig, Grey Wolf Fitness, taking that down for notes, huh? It's late, can you tell? I'm tired. Oh, I do love a dark red, you know what I'm saying? It needs a second coat, but I know what color I'm painting. It's by OPI, which is beside Essie. Essie and OPI are my #1 favorite. #1, oh, actually, no. OPI, Essie, and China Glaze. Those 3 are my top dog nail polishes. But I still love Morgan Taylor. Don't get it twisted. I love Morgan Taylor. I love them too. It's just their availability of finding them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyways, this is OPI's Party at Holly's. This was from the Breakfast at Tiffany's collection. How's that for some useless trivia? I always use, okay, I'm talking out my ass. I'm telling you things I know you don't care about. So don't let me chit chat about how scary my hair looks. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning that I don't feel like going to. I like my doctor, I just don't feel like going to the appointment. It's at 9:30, it's like it's gonna ruin my day. I've got 60 other things to do tomorrow, and I just don't like this one thing that... That's the wrong attitude, Kim. I know. Still don't feel like going, though. Doesn't make me suddenly want to go more. I don't know, I can't think of anything else other than I'm going to bore you guys to death. What if all my videos I was like this the entire time? How you doing, guys? This is Kim from Kimmytisme. What if this was all you saw? Yes, I get weird when I'm tired. I'm going to stop talking. Unless I can find something more brilliant to talk about. I think I'm going to go to the doctor's appointment with no makeup on and in gym clothes so I can go to the gym afterwards. And I'm just going to be like, oh, listen, I'm sorry. All right? Why did I allow this appointment to be made in the middle of my day? I don't know. So you're going to suffer the consequences of seeing me with no makeup and in my gym clothes. Love you too. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to stop talking because I'm making an ass out of myself. So I shall probably see you tomorrow. Hope you have a fabulous evening. Okay? And if if you'd like to come back and, you know, just hang out with my old ass, please do. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe and come visit. I'll talk to you tomorrow, all right? Okay? Okay.